A harassment protection order has been issued against a Scottsbluff County elected official. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, a harassment protection order has been granted against embattled Scottsbluff County Commissioner Charlie Knapper following a filing by Register of Deeds Gene Bauer, who cited a series of actions, comments, and interactions involving Knapper dating back to March. She claimed he has made her afraid, causing her to carry protection, install cameras at her home, and to never go anywhere alone, including at work. The temporary order was approved by District Judge Michael Piccolo and was served to Knapper by Sheriff Mark Overman before Monday's county board meeting. Knapper now has 10 business days to request a hearing on why the protection order shouldn't be extended automatically to a full year. In a statement to KNB News, Knapper said, "This is absurd, and people who know me know. I am not the person these people have made me out to be. Gene Bauer lied to get this temporary order approved, and I look forward to exposing her perjury." The District 3 Commissioner is facing a recall election by mail-in ballot only, with a September 9th deadline. Well, officials in Morrill County and the city of Bridgeport are trying to figure out how to replace the pending loss of emergency ambulance service. Bridgeport Mayor Gail Byer says in May, Morrill County Community Hospital advised of the decision to terminate 911 EMS response in the very near future due to costs. Byer tells KNB News since then, city and council officials have been working with the hospital to try to find a solution.
And the hospital board is probably going to give us enough time to figure out if we can run a volunteer service. So that's where we're sitting right now. We're asking for volunteers, and that should be a big note here. Anybody interested in volunteering for our 911 ambulance service, we've asked them to please contact us and let us know to see if there would be people interested, if a volunteer service is even feasible.
Byer says the hospital has training available for volunteers to become certified EMTs, and officials are looking to see how they can help defray the costs, but will take at least 6 months to get a volunteer service up and running. A special meeting will take place July 28th at the Prairie Winds Community Center for a public discussion with residents on how the community's emergency medical transportation needs can be met. And this month, University of Nebraska President Dr. Jeffrey Gold has been visiting communities across the state to engage in conversations about the future of the university and how it can support a robust and thriving Nebraska. The tour kicked off July 10th and continues this week with several stops scheduled for the Panhandle. The 2025 tour builds upon a statewide trip Dr. Gold took last year, shortly after he began his role as the 9th president of the University of Nebraska. Stops this week will be Thursday at WNCC's Scottsbluff campus at 2 p.m., then on Friday at 8 a.m. for a community coffee at the West Side Events Center in Alliance, followed by Chadron State College at 11 a.m. for a tour and lunch at the Mary Sandoz High Plains Heritage Center. We'll have more news right after this.
Whether you're gardening, searching for the perfect vacation home, or planning your next travel destination, your life is just as unique. Your Raymond James financial advisors, Jody Rosiska and Kevin Figg, get to know you, your passions, and your vision for the future, so you can live your life. That's life well planned.
Welcome to Kelly's Liquor, your liquor cabinet. Whether you're a wine enthusiast, a whiskey sommelier, a tequila connoisseur, or you just love your beer, Kelly's has the best selection of what you're looking for. Family owned and operated since 1946 and right on 27th Street in Scottsbluff. Come see us today at Kelly's Liquor, your liquor cabinet. And remember to be a good neighbor. Don't drink and drive. Kelly's Liquor, West 27th Street in Scottsbluff.
Welcome back. More than 4 years after a fugitive wanted by the U.S. Marshal Service was apprehended at a Sydney motel, he has been sentenced on his panhandle charges. Tracy Hoops had felony warrants from Arizona for parole violations and in Wyoming for aggravated assault and battery. In April of 2021, Hoops was taken into custody following a joint operation involving the Cheyenne County Sheriff's Office, Sidney Police Department, Nebraska State Patrol, and the Wing Drug Task Force. He was charged in Cheyenne County on counts of possession of a firearm by a restricted person, resisting arrest, possession of a controlled substance, and possession of narcotic equipment. Last month, he pled guilty to amended charges of attempted possession of a firearm by a prohibited person and resisting arrest, and was sentenced to 344 days in jail with full credit for time already served. Well, the Scottsdale Police Department is trying a cool new way to interact with the people they've sworn to protect and serve. For years, they've hosted the event called Coffee with a Cop, where the public is invited to grab a cup of joe and have a conversation with an officer in a relaxed, casual setting. Chief Chris Sabras says on Tuesday at Dairy King, they'll be hosting their inaugural Cops and Cones event.
So this was actually an idea that Captain Kite had, I think, a year or so ago. We weren't able to make it happen at that time. So this year we reached out to Dairy King and they were willing to accommodate that for us. So it's just another opportunity for the public to come, have a conversation in a, less formal setting, I suppose. We do still plan on doing Coffee with the Cop in October, but we want to do something before then.
Cops and Cones will be held from 1 to 3 p.m. at Dairy King's new location at 1508 East 20th Street.
This isn't just a beautiful hospital. It's the home to exceptional patient care. This is where specialty clinics meet your needs. This is where a friendly smile, a warm hand, and an empathetic ear exist to care for you. This is us. Box Butte General Hospital. Great things are happening here.
I imagined retirement in a place where we could enjoy our golden years, where adventure and friendship are the only items on the schedule. The Garden Homes at Northfield gives us the luxury we planned for and peace of mind when it comes to convenience, safety, and comfort. We never have to stop and think about the day-to-day upkeep. We love to explore abroad, but most importantly in our backyard. So much to do, so much to see. Here at Northfield, we get the protection of life care, incredible tax benefits, and secured rates for aging services. It's peaceful, knowing that if our needs change, we'll be taken care of. And most importantly, that our kids will never have to make any tough decisions. There never seemed to be enough time to do all the things we wanted. Now we get to focus our energy on enjoying what this community has to offer. At the Garden Homes, life is ours again. A place we had dreamed about. A chance to focus on us.
For this week's featured pet of the week, we meet Dream, a 9-month-old Great Pyrenees mix who is going to be the great guard dog of your property. Staff say he's already clocking in 100 pounds at 9 months and still growing, and he is stunning, stoic, smart, and not your average house pet. His adoption cost is $225, but that includes his neuter, microchipping, and all vaccinations. To meet Dream or any of the dogs and cats available for adoption, you can head on over to the Panhandle Humane Society daily from 1 to 4. Let's take a look at your midweek community calendar, brought to you by Riverstone Bank. Community Calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
Pet waste and water don't mix. Animal waste decomposes in water, releasing nutrients, which deplete the oxygen fish and other life need to survive and encourage harmful algae growth. Animal waste also has disease-carrying bacteria, making contaminated water unusable. It's easy to prevent pet waste pollution. Simply pick up your pet's waste and dispose of it in a trash can, and avoid letting your pets defecate within 200 feet of our community's waterways. Tri-City Stormwater reminds you it's our water, our responsibility.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether it is building, buying, or renovating, we have the home loan or home equity line of credit to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Platte Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And finally tonight, United Way of Western Nebraska's annual school supply drive to help local children and their families that may be unable to purchase the necessary school supplies for the school year is underway. Through the end of the month, the public is encouraged to donate new school supplies or make a monetary donation through the Stuff the Bus campaign. Community Impact and Campaign Coordinator Jesse Lopez says the community's support of the project is vital for area school kids, and the response in previous years has been impressive.
From the 15th through the 31st at several locations in town, including Riverstone Bank.
You're fine.
Main Street Market, Target, the Dollar Tree in Scottsbluff are just a few of the locations that we're going to have some of our boxes set up, as well as our offices in Scottsbluff and in Alliance.
Perfect.
New school supplies can be dropped off in containers located at WNCC, Target, Dollar Tree, Walmart, Riverstone Bank, Main Street Market, and Fresh Foods, as well as the Gehring and Scottsbluff libraries, and of course the United Way offices. Those supplies and any monetary donations given to the United Way will be distributed to Capwin and 8 area school districts. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you here next time.